Hey guys, we are back yet for another video. So I don't know if you guys been following social media, but it is going down between Mama Joyce and Bambi. So let's just give you guys some background for all of those who may not watch Love and Hip Hop. As you guys know, Momma Dee is always protecting Scrappy to the degree that it interferes with his relationships. For all of you that may not know, Bambi and Scrappy were married and they just recently separated. Well, they did separate, but they are fully divorced now and they are co-parenting their three children. Just to kind of give you a little more background, I'm not sure what specifically led these two into this current social media beef, but prior to this, Bambi had gotten into it with his daughter, which I thought was very tacky for an adult to be getting into it with a child. And you guys can go and look that up online. It was, Scrappy's daughter, Imani, was online, and some fan commented, what is Bambi doing or how is Bambi doing? And she just, Imani just commented, don't ask me about that lady. So for Imani saying that, Bambi got upset and went online and just acted a fool. So anyway, they are, divorced, living in different households. Bambi also had, went online and also, if you guys watch and follow Love and Hip Hop, stated that he wasn't paying rent. And she just exposed some very ugly things about Scrappy, which kind of leads us to know what type of person she is. Because I feel like even in a marriage or in any relationship, if you and that person are separating, you're separating. I feel when you go, deep and ugly and you start, telling secrets about people, that's a whole nother thing. But again, I don't know how much you guys have followed the story, but when Scrappy actually met Bambi, and that was showed on the show Love and Hip Hop, she actually was in a tub with a whole nother dude. So I always felt as though what is her name? Bambi was just someone trying to get with anybody she could that was famous. I always felt like the way that she treated Erica was very nasty, considering that, Erica and Scrappy were no longer in a relationship. And I just didn't understand why she was so nasty towards someone that he previously was in a relationship with. So that just never made sense. But it looks like people are finding out exactly who Bambi really is. Now, I don't always agree with Momma Dee and how she handles things, but you have to understand sometimes as parents, we see a lot, but Momma Dee does do a lot. But I want to let you guys see this video where Momma Dee posted online, honey. And is Bambi going to jail? Momma Dee has exposed Bambi, saying that she is committing Medicare fraud or Medicaid fraud, whatever they call it. But here's the thing. These people are on TV making like they live in these lavish lives, and these people are obviously broke. Bambi just recently posted or stated, I can't remember on the show, that they were renting. Now, excuse me, you guys have been on this show for I don't know how long, and you are still renting. Not only are you renting, Bambi stated that Scrappy did not pay his half, so therefore they had to move. It's giving broke vibes. So let me play this video and we will come back together to discuss it. Video coming up next.
I'm responding, Bambi. Don't fucking come for me, because I know the gun that you done did. Don't make me make a phone call to the Social Security office on your mom. I will call, and the police will be at your door before it get dark. Don't forget, you motherfucking had them kids for free. Told goddamn Medicare that you didn't have a job. Don't come for Momma Dee. I'm going to tell you. You got to shut up. Get back. Because you got a paper trail, boo. And you've been working for VH1, Love and Hip Hop, for a minute. Why did you not have no money to pay for labor and delivery? Don't come for me. And you lied. You still lied on federal paperwork, okay? You don't run a store. People send and buy stuff from you and they don't get it. They don't get their money back and you don't answer the phone. You all know Momma Dee don't even act like that. Tried to take it easy on that, but now she don't open the floodgates. So I'm finna tell the whole world about her and the fucking mama con artist. All they do is run game on people. Yeah, you ride the right game on Scrappy. But he came out that nod he was in. Oh, he woke up out that nod. And I'm glad my son got the fuck away from this poison. Now run everybody and tell that. Because when she responds to this, I'm going to show the world proof. I was going to wait. But now I got to spit some of this shit out so y'all see that Scrappy loves his children and he takes care of his kids. And when I seen the crowd on TV, I said, what's she crying for? Because she knows she's lying. So now I'm responding, Bambi. Don't fucking come for me because I know the gun.
Okay, guys. So there is so much to unpack here. But before I get into my commentary, I do have one other video that Momma Dee posted. I have to actually play them separately because they are separate videos. So let me go ahead and run that one for you guys, and then we're going to come back and do the commentary on this video. Momma Dee said a lot. She said a lot. So I do have my notes. Let me play this next video. It's coming up next, and then after that, we'll get into the commentary. Be right back.
With all these men, and when Rashida took up for him, I'm like, Rashida, you about a few minutes. If Kirk had looked the other way, you might have been got too, girl. Okay, come on now. We know how Kirk can be. So, don't be all on Bam's side because you going to want, okay now. All right now, don't get a taste of that when somebody get you again with your man. I'm telling you, got to be careful. You can't take up for lying women. Because he was a few inches from being got his goddamn self. You remember that? Now tell me a lie. Tell me I'm lying. Okay? It's just that Benzino hit it that night. Yeah. And y'all know I'm not lying. He love you, honey. But yeah. Yes, that's what I'm trying to tell you. See, when people come tell y'all, I met Momma Dee. She real nice. And I know Momma Dee. Because I wasn't paying attention that she.
Okay, guys, we're back. So what did y'all think about those two videos? That was a lot. I'm just struggling like where to even start. That was a lot. What I can say is I had to go back in because I don't know, I don't get to watch TV all the time. A lot of times I'll try to watch some of the shows so I can recap it, but I had fell behind with a lot of the reality shows because there was so much going on in the news. So I was able to tonight watch the Love and Hip Hop, the episode 6. We're in season 11, and on that episode, Scrappy is being confronted by Bambi's friends, and it's a toxic encounter. So I'm just going to start there. This is the thing for me. Bambi has never came off as a respectable person, and I am by no means taking up for Momma Dee. Bambi to me has never been a respectable person. For me, I don't know why it is, but I can really tell like people, how can I put it? I'm an empath. So what I do is I feel people's emotions. So I'm one of those people that if I'm around somebody or even if I get to see them, I can usually like tell what type of person they are. Bambi has never ever been a sincere person. And I'm going to tell you why. Um, we can even speak on the scene where, when she first came on the show, she was in the hot tub with Kurt and what his name, Benzino. So, Momma Dee allude to whatever happened between her and Benzino. I have no idea what happened between those two. But when Bambi came on the show, she looked like she was really struggling to get with somebody. If you guys recall, she was on Basketball Wives, trying to be on Basketball Wives. She didn't get a permanent role on Basketball Wives. So then she came and she was on Love and Hip Hop. She didn't really have a permanent role on there either. And then she started messing around with Scrappy. If you look at the type of woman Bambi is, and how she presents herself, she calls other women the H and the B, and you just a baby mama. And honey, you are exactly that right now. When I would see her interaction with Erica, like it was so to me very disrespectful. First of all, Bambi, I'm sure you watched Love and Hip Hop before you came on the show. So by you being a woman, and I'm sure you watched the show, you saw the dialogue between Erica, Momma Dee, and Scrappy. So, sweetheart, why did you think that your story was going to be anything different than what had previously occurred? Why would you think your story would be any different? See, you came on this show, you got with Scrappy, you tried to, you said so many mean things about Erica. So I was just like, what is really going on? And now this is your fate. This is your fate. What I can say from watching Love and Hip Hop tonight, I mean, I'm not saying that Scrappy is innocent. Well, we know he not, because we saw his relationship with Erica. We saw his relationship with Shay. And who else did he bring on the show? Scrappy is definitely who he is. But I'm talking about you right now. You as a woman, to dismiss another woman and try to, make it seem like Erica was, basically a nobody when, him and Erica had been together for a very long time. You just tried to dismiss her. And not only did you try to, dismiss her, you allegedly refused to film with her. Therefore, she wasn't on the show anymore because you refused to film with her. But you didn't refused to film with her for any other reason except for you were mean and you were bitter and you wanted her off that show. Well, I am so glad that Erica and Scrappy has built their relationship back and that they're co-parenting. From my viewpoint, Bambi, I think you were always sneaky. All of the things that's coming out about you now, how you recorded Scrappy and you exposed the recording, that is just not how a wife, not even a girlfriend, acts. So you are bitter baby mama now. You remember how you was talking about Erica and saying mean things about Erica? Guess what, baby girl? That is you. And then how you went on social media, Bambi, and you tried to expose his daughter, Imani, by saying Imani told you that her mama beat her. So let's say Imani did tell you that. That would be something between you and Imani. But to get an attitude and a go online and even expose that when it's allegedly stated that it was a lie anyway. Um, so I'm sorry. Bambi just gives me the creeps. Like her attitude and the way she's acted. Again, I definitely don't excuse Scrappy behavior, but what you should have learned about Scrappy is that he gonna ride and die with his mama. So regardless to whatever, that man is going to listen to his mama. Is that the right type of behavior? I don't know, because I've also saw him stick up for you, against his mother on multiple times. I think you are controlling. I think you want to be controlling. And I think he figured out that you are not who he thought you was. And I believe his mom, she's definitely busy and in his business. But sometimes, mothers are like that. But I do think Momma Dee need to step back a little bit. So let's get into my commentary part about what Momma Dee said. Okay, so let's just talk about it. Momma Dee is alleging that Bambi did not pay for birthing expenses because she lied and told the people at the Medicaid office that she did not have a job, therefore qualifying her for free Medicare. And Mama D is saying that is fraud because, in fact, Bambi did have a job. Now, this is what Mama D is saying on these streets out here in the social media. What is going on? So Bambi around here talking about everybody, posting stuff on online about Imani and talking about Erica. And girl, Mama D talking about that you have committed Medicaid fraud. What y'all think about that? Oh my goodness. And then Mama D mentioned something about the Social Security office and her mother. I have no idea what that means, but I'm assuming it's another scam that maybe she's alluding to. Yeah, so this is crazy. So allegedly Bambi lied to Georgia DFAX, lied and said she didn't have a job um for the purposes of stealing Medicaid. Oh, wow. Mama D also alleges that Bambi, we know she got that store, that Shimmer store, which is very interesting because Erica was the first one to have a store, and then Bambi got a store. I didn't want to mention that, but it's out there. Bambi, yeah, you went and got a store because Erica had a store. Really want to be like Erica, but you can't. Mama D alleges that Bambi in Bambi's store, she collects the people money, don't send them their stuff, and won't answer the phone. And Mama D states that Bambi and her mama are con artists. Woo-wee. Mama D coming with them receipts. Mama D also alleges that Scrappy is a good father. I do feel like Bambi did go on a campaign to try to make him look bad. I really, really feel like that. And I'm going to tell you why. She went on to Love and Hip Hop, and I don't know if it was on social media, but she stated that Scrappy did not pay the rent or his portion of the rent, and therefore they had to move. Well, here's the problem. First of all, why are you people renting? Okay, you've been on this show for has it been a century, or I know it's been well over 5 years. Why don't you have enough money to buy your house? Why are you renting everything? So if you're renting your house, I'm sure you're renting and leasing your car. What do you own, ma'am? What do you own? What is the purpose of being out here on these reality shows telling all your business and not to have nothing? Make it make sense, please. So apparently y'all was renting and he didn't pay his portion, and therefore y'all had to move. But let me just say one thing. Scrappy came with some receipts and said he did pay it. He just paid it late. But here's my thing. I don't know what y'all financial situation is, but I do know this, or maybe this is a question. Was it worth ending your marriage, ma'am? You have 3 children. Scrappy has said on the show and even just recently tonight that he still loved you. So I'm just wondering, honey, what do you think you're going to get out here in these streets? Let me just tell you something about being a single mother, especially one with 3 kids. You don't want to bring people around your kids. You don't know these men. You don't know what they're capable of. Now, I'm not telling you to just take somebody's stuff because you don't want to be alone. But what I'm saying is, I still have not saw what issues you guys have other than superficial BS. He didn't pay the rent. Okay, well, girl, you pay it. I mean, I don't know. He came with receipts and said he had to pay for your plastic surgery, allegedly. I don't know, y'all. Let me know what y'all think. It is a lot going on with this love and hip hop cast, as you all have saw over these years, especially if you have followed the show. Momma Dee has always been in Scrappy's business. What do you guys think about Bambi? Do you think she's controlling? I mean, again, when she came on the show, she was pretty much, messing around with a whole nother dude. And then somehow her and Scrappy got together. Do you think that what Momma Dee is saying about her with the Medicaid fraud, do you think that's real? Do you think Momma Dee need to stay out of people's business? Look at me, businesses. Do you think Momma Dee is probably the cause of them breaking up? What do you think? This is a whole mess. So I will keep y'all updated with any other news that may come up on these blogs. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and comment, because I do read the comments. One other thing about the comments, keep it cute. On this channel, we're going to be respectable. We don't do all that crazy stuff. You actually have to go somewhere else for that. We got good energy over here. We're going to respect people in the comments. If you say anything wrong in the comment, you disrespecting somebody in the comment, you will be reported and blocked. This is not the channel for this. Trust and believe I have other things that I can be doing other than reading ignorant comments. So we're going to be respectable. We can express whatever our viewpoint is as long as it's in a respectable manner and you're not attacking anybody. Okay? So we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.